Donald Trump has become so transparent in trying to distract you from his pederast past that he reveals just how quickly his mental health is declining. And the latest is his attack on Rosie O'Donnell again. I mean, what does Rosie O'Donnell have that makes Trump so crazy?
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
So the latest is that Rosie, who has moved to Ireland to protect her children from insane MAGA Stephen Miller pencil dicks, is being threatened again by man-titties.
One of the things people love about you is you speak your mind.
Again, he did it back in July, and now he tweeted this attack on Rosie just yesterday for no apparent reason other than he's fucking losing his mind. Here's the July tweet.
Because of the fact that Rosie O'Donnell is not in the best interest of our great country, I'm giving serious consideration to taking away her citizenship. She is a threat to humanity and should remain in the wonderful country of Ireland, if they want her. God bless America.
And then this yesterday.
As previously mentioned, we're giving serious thought to taking away Rosie O'Donnell's citizenship. She's not a great American and is, in my opinion, incapable of being so.
And the doctored picture shows you just how mentally worn down Tiny Fingers is. Trump's world is falling apart, so he attacks. But Rosie has had his number for more than 2 decades. I mean, she's a comic with years of experience of dealing with drunks and hecklers. So Trump, she's not worried about a cognitively stumbling, malignant sociopath. Oh, and before I forget, Trump cannot take away her citizenship. An American citizen who was born in the U.S. cannot have their citizenship revoked against their will, period. In 1967, the Supreme Court ruled that under the 14th Amendment Citizenship Clause, the government may only take away a natural-born citizen's citizenship if they voluntarily renounce it, which Rosie hasn't done. So why does Trump have this thing for Rosie O'Donnell? Well, 2 reasons, I think. One, as I mentioned, his mental faculties are in quick decline, and it's just a matter of time before he's the mental equivalent of FDR's wheelchair. Watch him digress after an Epstein question.
But it's really a Democrat hoax because they're trying to get people to talk about something that's totally irrelevant to the success that we've had as a nation since I've been president. So what they're trying to do with the Epstein hoax is get people to talk about that instead of speaking about the tremendous success like ending 7 wars. I ended 7 wars.
7 wars? Yeah, he's nuts. But the second reason that Trump is lashing out at Rosie has nothing to do with her. It's the Epstein saga unfolding before the world, where his formerly loyal MAGA puppets are bailing on him, even Dairy Queen.
On every single person that coldly turned a blind eye to their abuse. The shame falls on every single person that enabled it. The shame falls on every single person that took money to continue it. And the shame falls on the people in power that protected the monster, Jeffrey Epstein, and his cabal that continued a nightmare. Those people deserve the shame. And today, we are coming forward and we are going to fight like hell for these women because we have to fight like hell. This is the most important fight we can wage here in Congress, is fighting for innocent people that never received justice. And the women behind me have never received justice. And do you want to know why? It's because Jeffrey Epstein somehow was able to walk among the most rich, powerful people, not only in America, but foreign countries. The truth needs to come out, and the government holds the truth. The cases that are sealed hold the truth. Jeffrey Epstein's estate holds the truth. The FBI, the DOJ, and the CIA holds the truth. And the truth we are demanding come out.
But I think there's one more reason. South Park has taken off the gloves, and it's a combination of hilarious and a reflection of the world we live in now. There are no barriers anymore, and Trump is feeling it.
He's f***ing Satan. Karen, what do you think?
I think the president is definitely f***ing Satan, and I love it.
Fox News! Well, what Fox News really wants to know is, are you f***ing Satan?
No, I'm not f***ing Satan.
We're just sort of hanging out. Oh, come on, President Trump. With everything you've been doing, pretty much the whole country thinks you're f***ing Satan now.
I'm not f***ing Satan.
Can we go, please? He is f***ing Satan.
Wow, that's hardcore. Ultimately, though, Trump is a racist traitor and at his core, a misogynist. And that's why he attacked Rosie, a mom who stepped out of the limelight to raise her kids. So Trump thought she's fair game, but he forgot one thing. Rosie has his number.
Well, he is a cruel, criminal, and mentally unstable man. And Duty to Warn was a book that came out when he was first in office. Psychiatrists across the country who don't ever really diagnose people that they don't serve personally came together and made a book, Duty to Warn, to tell the world what a narcissistic, mentally ill person he is. And I think he's the worst thing that ever happened to the United States, and his cruelty knows no bounds. And when he is upset and humiliated and embarrassed, he has no control, and he goes apeshit. Can I say that? And, he is the kind of person that is a grifter.
Rosie O'Donnell has been in Trump's head for a long time, and Trump can't handle it. Ironically, the man with orange makeup and adult diapers has used many different platforms to attack her, and not on any substantive grounds, but simply because of her weight, which, considering Man-Titty's condition, is what you might call ironic.
O'Donnell's disgusting. You take a look at her, she's a slob. We're all a little chubby, but Rosie's just worse than most of us. She doesn't tell the facts. As an example, I'm worth many billions of dollars. Now, she said I was bankrupt. I never went bankrupt, so probably I'll sue her because it would be fun. I'd like to take some money out of her fat ass pocket.
Trump has 6 bankruptcies. Look it up. But let's go back to that debate in 2016 with Megyn Kelly hosting. For the record, she is a pathetic troll who knows the truth about Trump, but still supports him.
Trump is a sexual predator. Sexual predator.
Here she's talking to Scott Adams, that Dilbert guy who turned Trumper and a huge dick.
And disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
You've written about that famous question and exchange that he and I had at that August 6th, 2015, very first GOP presidential debate. It was 8 years ago now. The whole nation was watching. It was the first. It was exciting. And he and I sparred over, what was definitely a tough question about things he'd said about women. And he interrupted it with only Rosie O'Donnell. And the crowd laughed. And you analyzed that in a way that made so much sense. Can you do that here?
First of all, I'm just realizing how much you changed my life with that question, because the entire direction of my life changed in that moment. When he said the Rosie O'Donnell line, I actually stood up and walked toward the TV, and I said, I don't know what's happening here, but this is big.
You're the guy who saw it. You saw his abilities before anybody else saw them. And it's just listening to you, it's so clear why you saw it. He's got this crazy, great power of communicating, and it's no accident you were able to identify it as somebody who's got it and understands it yourself. And honestly, it's what he does. I remember, Scott, I had him on, we had that debate, which you and I can talk about. I know you've written about it. And then 9 months later, I went to Trump Tower and I asked him to knock off the nonsense. And he did immediately. And I said, well, can we sit together and just sort of have it was kind of like a makeup interview. So he said yes, and we did. And it did fine. They aired it on Fox broadcast, but we were across from some series finale of Survivor, something like that. So the ratings weren't what we hoped they would be, but they were okay. So I talked to Trump the next day, of course, and he's like, the ratings were amazing. We killed everybody. And I'm like, yeah. That's what he does every time. It doesn't actually have to be linked in reality.
Okay, you heard that right. She's laughing at that line. He has no link to reality, and her and this twat think Trump's talent for vulgarity and grift is to be admired. Trump stabs people in the back every day, Republicans and Democrats, and they want him to lead the nation. This is what steers the MAGA ship.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
The idea that it's big, it can float, but where is it headed with pouty fuckwinkle in command?
Iceberg, right ahead!
Rosie O'Donnell is a sweet person. I've done TV with her, and she was kind and supportive. She left the U.S. not to run away from Trump, but to protect innocent children. But here's what is really happening. Like Megyn Kelly said, he has no link to reality, and that's what he's attempting to do here. The evidence is clear. Trump attended at least 7 parties at Epstein Island where a 13-year-old girl said Trump attacked her. His long relationship with Epstein is well documented, and all of this is making him nuts. But let's go back to the point I made about his misogyny. One would think that if Trump were going to go full throat on a political opponent, it would be Gavin Newsom, who for the last 3 months has made Man-Titties look like an absolute fool. But Trump has only whimpered about Newsom because he's afraid, and he knows that intellectually he can't keep up with Newsom on any level. So he attacks a woman. woman. And there is his mistake. Rosie is even more prepared than the California governor because, as I said, she, like many women, grew up dealing with the likes of Trump, who fail at everything they've ever attempted and blame women for it.
Make some noise if you care about the Jeffrey Epstein scandal.
The truth is, if you still somehow support Trump after his sexual assaults, his crimes against America, his convictions, his attacks on brown citizens and hardworking, undocumented Americans, or his pedo mischief and his pedo boyfriends, you have a big problem. But it ain't Rosie O'Donnell.
Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
Goddamn right.
It's sitting on my desk.
It's not fair.
Who you talking to?
I could be a stupid person.
Trump admitted he knew Epstein for 15 years.
He is f***ing Satan.
Are you not entertained?
Do you have no shame?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
It's not fair.
Jeffrey Epstein?
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I don't want to talk about this stuff.
Am I wrong?
You're in a lot of trouble, Donnie.
I think he's crazy.
I'm Chip Franklin.